Yesterday we actually had a talk together with a relationship specialist, and he talked about this, about loving yourself. And I thought that that's something very important to talk about, how loving yourself must come first. Because there's so many people that are searching for someone else to feel loved, to feel complete. And that's actually the whole way around, because it really starts, it's with you. You have to feel whole and complete. No one completes you. And I know, and the thing is that we listen to things and we say things that are misguiding. I know I have said them myself, and I know I have changed my way of saying it, because I usually, or before, I talked about my other half, like saying as if I wasn't complete without my husband, and that's not correct. I mean, I love him, he's part of my life, but I'm still complete no matter if he's there or not. He is, he gives me a lot. He's a part of me, but I'm still whole and complete as I am. I don't need someone else to tell me or to make me feel whole and complete. And I think that's something that many people have an issue on, that it's so important to think about how do you act with yourself. I know I have talked about it before, how important it is to talk correctly to yourself, because like I said, we can say things that are so unrealistic, like, I'm gonna die if this doesn't happen. And that's, I mean, to put it in other words, it's bullshit. But the whole thing is that not only that we have to talk correctly to ourselves, but to understand that no one else, no one around you will make you more complete than you already are. Someone else around you, someone that loves you, might help you realize that, might help you realize that you have a gift in something, might help you realize that you are good at something, or push you. And that's something also we talked about yesterday, that your partner is someone that can push you to become better. And that's why I usually say that my husband, he's my rock. Because when the times that I can't make wise decisions, when I'm like out there and not really thinking clear, he's the one that pulls me down, he's the one that like grounds me. He levels me up. But that doesn't mean that I'm not complete as a person because I have him. He just makes me even better, right? So it's so important that we understand that we need to love ourselves, that we need to know where we have ourselves, that it doesn't matter what anyone else says or does, because the most important thing is how you feel and how you are as a person. And I feel so bad for people that feel that they have to get, someone else to tell them that you're good enough, that you're lovable. I mean, if you think about it, that's quite sad. And you have to realize that no matter how you are, you can be lovable. And like we talked yesterday, sometimes we have things in our past that we have to work on to be able to move forward. Hi, Chivaria. It's so important to understand that it all starts with us, with ourselves. Why will someone, if you don't feel enough, if you don't feel that you're lovable, how will you be able to attract someone? If you're that kind of negative person all the time, at the end, the people around you will get tired of that and go away. And something that I know happens for some people, that they say that, oh, I'm not good enough, oh, I'm not pretty enough, oh, if someone is there with you, it's because they actually think so. But if you keep saying that on and on and on, it gets tiring. So even if they feel so much love for you and they think that you're gorgeous, but you keep nagging about that you aren't, of course they feel like, I can't get this anymore. So think about, try to realize what a person you are. And if you feel that there's something that you have to change to be more lovable, or that you have to change to be, I don't know, more likable, then that's something that you have to work yourself on. It's nothing that you have to search for someone to tell you otherwise. But you have to think about and really realize, what is it that you need to work on yourself on? And also to think that the problem now, and it has been a problem for a long time, is that people have an image of what something is beautiful, how someone should look to be beautiful. And you have to think that it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. You have to feel beautiful exactly as you are. You don't have to be doing a lot of stuff in yourself to be beautiful. When you start believing that you are a beautiful person, that will shine out. And you have also to think about that we are all so different. People have so many different tastes. There are those that only fall for guys, and there are those who only fall for girls, and there are those who have a more broad spectrum that can fall for both people, for both guys and girls. But you have those that fall because of someone's looks, and then you have people that fall for how someone is as a person. So how are you as a person? Do you fall for people because the way they look, or because the way they are? I'm not saying that neither thing is wrong or right, but at the end, you change through time. It doesn't matter how much shit you put in yourself, or if you don't. We change, and we change how we are inside as well. But if you're a good person, you will always be a good person. If you're someone that makes people happy and make people laugh, you're often that person your whole life. So what's better? Is it better to fall in love with someone that has a charisma, that is someone that you love to hang out with, that is someone that makes you feel good and everything is just chill? Or do you want to fall in love with someone because of their looks and nothing else? It depends what you're looking for also. And maybe, just maybe, you find the great combination of both. But it doesn't matter who you fall in love with. The important thing is that you fall in love with yourself first. And it's not falling in love, it's more that you accept yourself as you are. That you don't need any, you know, that you just feel comfortable in your own skin. And I mean, I've been a teenager. I have been through different things. I have been overweight because of sadness, because I had to move, and I just started to eat a lot because I moved, and then because I missed my friends and family, yeah, mostly my friends from another country. And then I got to the other side of it, that I started eating, but then I threw up because I didn't want to get fat. So I know what I have been through. And I know there's so many people going through things like this. Some go way more farther than I did in both ways, because I was kind of like tasting a little bit of the overweight and a little bit of the other. It never got to a very bad situation, if you may call it that way. And not everyone knows about it either. I think this is actually the first time I say it like out loud like this and in public. But I have been both here and there, and I feel so extremely happy that I can say that I'm comfortable in my own skin, that I can say that I don't need anything that it's not mine. Yes, I can appreciate. I mean, I have had kids, and I know when my body has looked a certain way and in another way, and I know how I would love my body to look, and I try to keep myself in good shape, but I'm satisfied with myself. And being a mother, especially a mother to a girl, because I can relate with her in another way. I don't know if, I'm not saying that guys can't have the problem, but I know what I have gone through, and I'm so happy that I'm comfortable in myself, that I love myself, so I can be a good, someone to look up to when my daughter grows up. Especially now, you have like all this media that can affect young people. And that's something that I want to, try to affect these younger generations to feel comfortable with themselves, loving themselves as they are, and not having this visualization that you have to be a certain way, your body has to be a certain way to be proud about who you are and comfortable in your own skin. And like we talked about yesterday and I mentioned earlier, if there's something that you feel that you need, that you are not comfortable in, then you have to look back. Why is it that you don't feel comfortable? What is it that makes you feel that you're not enough? And I heard, I love this hypnotherapist, and she talks about how many people, the biggest issue that people have is that they don't feel good. They don't feel enough. That's like one of the biggest issues that people have. And how saying that to yourself, saying, I'm enough, I love myself, wake up and see yourself in the bathroom mirror or whatever and say, I love you. how much that can mean to someone, how much that can change someone. And if you're in that situation where you're like longing for a relationship, or you just want it so bad, think about how do you look yourself? How satisfied are you with yourself? And let go of that pressure of feeling that you need someone to make you feel complete. Because you don't need anyone. You don't need anyone to be complete. Because you're whole and complete from the day you were born. And it's just a plus if someone can be there by your side and help you out. And help you, bring you to a better place. And challenge you to become even better. But that's a whole other thing. So you guys, think about this. Think about this. Are you loving yourself? Do you have to work on yourself? Do you feel enough? Do you feel comfortable in your skin? You don't need to ask someone or try to get attention from someone else to feel that you're good enough. You are so complete, you are whole. You're beautiful as you are. But stop saying negative things about yourself and start loving yourself. So you guys, if you want to talk about this, if you feel that you need some kind of help to start loving yourself more, or just saying it to yourself every morning when you wake up, when you go to the bathroom and you see yourself in the mirror, or having, I don't know, a tattoo, I'm enough. You will come a long way. And just let go of all the needs. Don't be needy. Don't be a needy person that needs to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend to feel complete. Because that neediness of needing someone so you can feel complete, that actually makes you more unattractive. It doesn't attract people. It's not that it makes you unattractive. Please, my God. You're not less unattractive. It's more that negativity. I mean, if when you have someone around you and they're negative and they're just like talking bad things all the time and you get like sick of it, it's exactly the same thing. You get tired and you just want to go there. You don't want to be there. So think about that and start believing in yourself. Believe that you're so whole and complete. Believe that you don't need anyone else. And if you get someone, that's just a plus. That's just, that's great. Someone that challenges me. Someone that makes me be a better person. And like we talked about yesterday, that's Lee said, be selective. Don't take the first person that comes your way just because you're like, yes, now I can feel all and complete. No. Choose someone that it's good for you. choose someone that will actually make you become even better, that will challenge you in the right direction and not the other way. So you guys, I wish you all the best. And like I said, just believe in yourself, love yourself. You are enough just as you are. If you feel that you need to if you feel that something is missing, try to find out where it comes from. Because like I said, many of the things are that it's something that has happened, something that you've heard, and it might not even have been directly to you. It might have been, like you heard your father say something to your mother. And just, the subconscious is just crazy. So try to work with that, to make that subconscious, whatever happened, believe in something else. So you guys, I wish you a great evening. Tomorrow is Friday, yay! So I wish you a great weekend as well. If you don't pop in during the weekend, yeah. So I'm really looking forward this weekend. It will actually be a long weekend. Tomorrow I'm free with the kids. So yeah. Like I said, I wish you all a great night and believe in yourself and love yourself and feel comfortable in your skin. And if you don't feel that way, try to work it out. Try to talk to yourself. Try to say the opposite of what you're telling yourself all the time. You don't need anyone else but yourself.